We f***ed up.
How so, sir?
Solo was a flop. We lost money. And it wasn't even a prequel.
Maybe so, but the movie was really very well received by most people.
Oh yeah? Who? The 12 nerds who saw it? I know what we did wrong. We recast Han Solo. We never should have done that. We went for the nostalgia angle, but without Harrison Ford, there's no nostalgia to extort.
I don't think that was really the issue.
Oh really? Then tell me how a movie about a main character from the original trilogy could have possibly flopped.
I believe it's mostly because of The Last Jedi.
That movie made us well over $1 billion 6 months ago. How could that have had any effect on Solo?
A lot of people are really angry about it. The way it took Luke's character and completely changed it, and then they just toss him aside. Not to mention the fact that they completely ignore episode 7 almost. I mean, that could have been avoided had you heeded my...
Wait just a minute. We made Luke Skywalker more powerful than he's ever been before. That's what the fans wanted.
You killed him. How does that give the fans what they want?
Strike me down and I'll become more powerful than you possibly can imagine. If it worked for old Ben, it sure as heck can work for Luke Skywalker. But okay, fine. If people didn't like the story, we'll just get J.J. Abrams back and he can just do whatever his vision was.
That might make more of a mess and make it even more obvious there was no pre-planning going into this, and now we're just responding to fan backlash in each movie.
Well, it's too late to change things. I know what we can do. We'll just bring back the Emperor to distract fans. And then Leia can be the big hero. Her and Rey can team up for some girl power, and in the big final battle, Rey can die, but Leia will use the Force to exchange her life for Rey's. It'll be a really beautiful moment.
It would seem Carrie Fisher beat you to it.
What do you mean?
Well, it would seem she became one with the Force.
Are you saying she really is a Jedi?
I don't think so. She's no longer available.
What other job could she be doing? We'll pay her more than them.
She doesn't need money where she went. She's permanently retired, the eternal slumber, that sort of thing.
Nonsense. With enough money, you could bring anyone back. And what is she so tired from? She hasn't done anything since Return of the Jedi except that cameo in Austin Powers. She died.
Better bring Lando back too then. What are we gonna do about Leia?
I guess we'll just have to kill her off. Make it so she uses the Force super hard and dies.
Oh, just like the rest of her family. How fitting.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, all of them just stop living. Padme just gives up despite just having twins.
Man, what a bitch. Wait, who's Padme?
Anakin just kind of dies after getting winded.
I know who Anakin is. Luke Skywalker mentions him in Return of the Jedi. His name is Darth Vader now, though. Can you keep up? And he doesn't die from breathing heavy. He dies from his epic battle with Luke Skywalker and the Emperor's lightning.
Physical exertion is quite deadly to Force users, it seems, as Luke and Leia are killed by it too.
Luke and Leia die because they're too powerful to live.
Physically or symbolically, because they represent the original trilogy too hard in your trilogy.
These movies are about Rey, Poe, and Finn. Shut up. It'll work, but we'll have to lessen Rose's part. There. Now, people will have no choice but to love it. And honestly, we can make whatever, put episode 9 in the title, and it'll do well. Unlike non-episodic movies such as Solo. So from now on, no more spin-offs.
That seems drastic.
No. If it's not directly correlating with the original trilogy, it's not worth making. What did we have in the works anyway?
Well, we've been discussing an Obi-Wan movie and maybe a Boba Fett movie too.
Alec Guinness has been dead for years. How would you make a movie about him?
Well, he wasn't the only one to play Obi-Wan. In fact, he probably played him the least.
Wait, no, you're not talking about that wannabe from the Unmentionables. What's his name? Emu McGrogu?
Good old Emu.
Scrap that. But Boba Fett, he's hidden under an awesome looking mask, so getting the original actor doesn't matter. Plus, he's exclusively in the original trilogy, so it should do well.
Well, actually, he's in episode 2 as a kid.
Never mind, bench it. And Doug, make a note. McGrogu, Boba Fett, I'm starting to get an idea.
You haven't had a bad one yet, sir. Oh, Dougie, flattery will get you nowhere. Now get out there and slap together some kind of episode 9.